And welcome back to our third Tai Chi Thursday series brought to you by ARP in Houston, Texas. My name is Simone Olivier, Director of Four Dragons Tai Chi, and every Thursday at 10:30, we will continue with our Tai Chi for Health practice here on the AARP Texas Facebook page. This third series will continue now until November 19th. And we will focus on breathing and meditative techniques called Qigong to improve our Tai Chi practice. So let's go ahead and get started. Find yourself a space where you can move a little bit forward and back and a little bit side to side. We are still going to continue with our Tai Chi form, but we're also going to incorporate Qigong into our Tai Chi practice. So finding a space where you can either sit or stand comfortably. And let's get in tune with the breath. Inhale, arms up. And slowly exhale, sinking down. Slowing down the breath. Lengthening the breath. Deepening the breath. Without struggling, without forcing. Just allowing. Letting the breath be smooth rather than coarse or choppy. Let your breath be fine like silk. And one more. We're going to start with a standing meditation called Yi Chuan, meaning the mind or the intention form. And so we're going to hold our hands out, elbows rounded, shoulders relaxed, fingertips dripping. Lengthening up through the spine. Feel the back lengthening up, feeling the front sinking and dropping down towards the navel. Hips are neutral, navel back towards the spine. Hips neutral, knees open, slightly bent. And you're driving down through the center of the bones, down through the center of the feet, connecting to the earth, like as though you're growing roots. Releasing any stress or tension out and down into the earth, into the ground. And you might even feel as though you are sinking into the ground. Sinking inches into the dirt, as though you are standing in the grass. And simultaneously feeling the earth supporting you, lifting you up, rising up into your body, into your legs, into your spine, into your nervous system, your circulatory system, your energetic system. And now we're going to move our hands out in front of the heart. Shoulders relaxed, elbows sinking. You want to make sure that your hands are not too close to your chest where the elbows are too bent. Also, arms not too straightened out, dispersing the chi. Find that middle ground. Following your natural breathing. Grow your neck long. Grow your wrists long. Grow your ankles long. Lengthen in any area where you feel shortening, tightening. Let it relax and grow long. And now we're going to turn the palms down towards the ground as though your arms are resting on a steel ball. Imagining inside the top of your head is a bright blue dome, like the sky above. The clouds are creating a fine mist that develops into dewdrops. And the dewdrops sink into the body, drop down, washing the body clean. And now bring your hands up, pointer finger aligned with your eyebrows, shoulders relaxed. Imagining yourself as the mountain, so connected to the earth built up, steady, solid, unmovable. See the sun shining on the mountain. See the rivers flowing down the mountain, full and steady, flowing clear, crisp, clean mountain water. Breathing the crisp, clear mountain air. Focusing on the flow of the water. Feeling as though you are the water flowing. Bring your arms down. Palms mirror the soles of the feet. They rest by your side, elbows bent. Palms facing the floor, facing the ground. Shoulders relaxed. And again, we're unmovable like the mountain, imagining that you are trying to move your body, but are unable to. We're trying to move in all 6 directions. You're trying to move forward, but you can't. There's something stopping you. You're trying to move back or lean back, but you can't. trying to move out to the sides, but you are immovable. Trying to lift up and sink down, but you can't. No matter what direction you try to move, you're encased. You're unable to move in any direction. And that gentle idea of resistance allows for the chi in the body to build and grow stronger. So we use our conscious, gentle resistance, and that helps to release unconscious tension in the body that we're holding and we're unaware of. And now we're going to release the standing meditation. Bring your hands to your lower back of the palms, rubbing the lower back. And as we rub the lower back, start to rock forward and back on your feet. And it feels like a nice, gentle massage on the feet. And then coming back to center, start to lean to one side and then the other. Reaching the inner and outer portions of the feet. And now start to move in a circle. So we go forward, side, back, side. Getting into all four corners of the feet. 3 circles and come back to center and reverse 3 circles. All right, and coming back to center. Shake out your legs. And now let's get into our Tai Chi practice, and let's put some of the principles that we are practicing in our Qigong and adding it to our Tai Chi practice as we get more and more comfortable with the physical forms and the movements of left hand, right foot, and the Tai Chi movements themselves. We can then start to sink and let it become more meditative by incorporating our Qigong practice on top of it. So move it. So if there's anything in your way, clear your space, and let's start where we ended last week. Starting with the final section of our Tai Chi for Health, where we do brush knee, play the lute, peri peri punch, push the mountain, and then turn to the front and close. And so we're going to practice that going in this direction, and then we're going to practice it going in both directions. All right, so standing with your feet underneath your hips, soft knees. Knees always open, spine long. Hands facing the thighs, as though you're holding that ball. As you inhale, rise up. This sense of lightness. We're going to play around with that sense of lightness. Hands are light. Feet are light. Inhale. So this feeling of flexibility and nimbleness. Open, close. As we bend the knees, we feel a sinking sensation. Brush knee, shift the weight. Empty stance. Step. Brush knee. Turn to the side, follow step. Step back. Play the lute. Palms facing each other as they glide forward and back. Peri peri punch. Feel that sense of lightness as though you're gliding, feeling very smooth. Turn out and punch. Step back, roll back, empty stance, push the mountain. Follow step. Turn to the front. You can either step it out or rotate on the heels. Open, close. And relax. Raise your stance, closing out the form. Okay, so now let's try that. Going in this direction and then coming back. All right. So starting facing forward, feet underneath you. Feeling steady like the mountain, yet flowing like the stream. Let's begin. Sinking, expanding, shift the weight, hook step, extend, post, step forward, brush knee, turn and push, follow step, steady yet flowing, step back, play the lute, empty stance. Peri peri punch, turn out, follow step, roll back, push the mountain, follow step, turn to the front, open, close. Hold it right there. I'm going to move to the side just a little bit so I have more room. And we're going to go right in to the next section. Play the lute, brush knee, hook step, post, step, brush knee, turn and push. Follow step. Step back, play the lute. Pull the hip back, pull the shoulder back, pulling the arm back. Steady like the mountain, flowing like the river. Peri peri punch. Roll back. Push the mountain. Turn to the front. Open, close. And relax, raise your stance. See how that feels. Notice just standing still. Maybe your fingers feel puffy because there's more blood flowing to your fingertips. Maybe you feel a warm sensation. Maybe you feel coolness. Maybe you feel vibration or tingling feeling. These are all good signs of good circulation of qi and blood that comes from our qigong and our tai chi practice combined. And you may also notice a sense of greater balance from the imagery of the mountain. Seeing the mountain, seeing yourself as the mountain, and using that imagery helps to bring about a state of mind that is conducive for a steady mind and a steady body, steady balance, and a tranquility, an inner tranquility. So a sense of stillness within movement, which is part of the Tai Chi principles. So let's go ahead and practice that again. Section 3 and section 4, coming back. Feet apart so that you can do your hook step. Open knees, open ankles, open wrists, open neck. Let's begin. Inhale. And exhale. Sink the elbows. Open, close. Shift the weight. Hook step. Brush knee. Eyes gazing forward. Unless you need to look at your screen, play the lute. Peri peri punch. Push the mountain. And turn to the front, rotating on the heels or stepping it out. Open, close. Hold it here. And brush knee, hook step. Play the lute. Peri peri punch. Turn to the front. Open, close. Release your arms down, raise your stance. And just take inventory of how you feel. Let's take a few deep breaths. Inhale the arms up. Let's practice it again one more time. Third time is always the charm, where everything starts to come together. All right, let's try it again. With only minimal cueing, let's begin. Remembering, how would a mountain move? Even the stream is running at a steady, even pace. Brush knee. Slow and steady. Feeling a sense of stillness, even though the body is constantly moving. Moving from one movement to the next with grace and ease and effortlessness. And whether you're doing the movements perfectly correct or not is not what's important. What's important is what's going on the inside. That feeling of steadiness. That feeling of tranquility. That inner quiet. If you're doing that, you're doing Tai Chi. Peri peri punch. And relax. Feel yourself steady as the mountain. And what does the mountain do? It just allows whatever is happening on that mountain to happen. It allows the trees to grow. It allows the water to run freely. It allows the sun to shine, for the rain to fall. It is a part of the earth. And so it is the example of patience and allowance. Allowing for everything to be as it is, recognizing that it is all perfect. All right, and let's end our practice with a little bit of self-massage. So let's grab a seat. We did a lot today, completing half of the form. And next week, we will review the sections from our first series, which is our commencement form, open, close, single whip, and cloud hands. We're going to review that, and we're going to see if we can put all 4 sections together into our Tai Chi practice. That's what we're going to be working on from now till the mid-November. So get your hands together, rub your hands. Get them nice and warm, and inhale as you bring your hand up your arm. Rotate the palm up, go down the inside, up the outside, to the neck, down the outside, down the inside, excuse me, up the outside, down the inside, and over to the other side. Warm your hands up again. And let some of that warmth sink into your arms. Rub your hands together again. Bring your hands, your warm palms, to the lower back and rub. And on the exhale, go down the inside of your knees, all the way to the arch of the foot if you can, and then up the back of the legs. And rub your lower back. So we're following the channels, the energetic channels that associate with the internal organs. This is what self-massage does, helps to keep those channels open and flexible, allowing for the chi to flow. So we're warming up the kidneys, and then we're going down the kidney channel, and then up the urinary bladder channel, the yin and yang organs. In the arms, we are moving energy through the channels for the heart and the lungs. And here in the legs, we're doing the kidneys, the liver, and the spleen. All right, and now we're going to bring our hands to the front. We're going to rub the left and right side of the rib cage. So the liver on your right, your spleen and stomach on the left. And now we're going to go down the gallbladder channel, down the stomach channel, and then up the liver, spleen channels. Rub your belly, removing stagnation, gently massaging the internal organs, moving the energy down and up. And last time. And we're going to bring our hands together in two gentle fists, thumbs on top. And you're going to use this first knuckle of the thumb to massage the face. I'm going to come up so you can see my face. All right, so you're going to bring your thumbs to each side of the bridge of the nose, and you're going to press gently up where the eyebrows start. And then you're going to move to the center right over the eyes and press on that bony ridge, the eye socket. And then to the tip of the eyebrows. And just gently press. And then gently come down underneath your eyes. Pressing up to the center and press. And to the outside corner of the eyes, gently press. And circle down. One more time. Circle down. And then we're going to come up and out over to the temples. Those knuckles on the thumb, gently massaging the temples. And we don't realize how much tension we hold here in our face. And the muscles in our face are all interconnected. So when we start to relax some of the muscles, all of the muscles have a tendency to relax. Come down in front of the middle of your ear where the cartilage is, and then slightly forward. You're going to massage the mandible joint where the jaw meets the skull. It's held together by these muscles. You may notice that your breathing relaxes. You feel a deep sigh. You release some of the tension here in the jaw. And just take your fingers and pinch your ears. We have a lot of acupressure and acupuncture points in the face, in the ears. So stimulating these points helps to increase our energy, helps maintain our high immune system. If we feel depleted in any way. And bring your hand to your throat. Lift your chin, just gently stroking down the neck. And then coming across. Bring your fingertips together. We're going to tap on the top of the shoulders, releasing tension in the neck. And then bringing your hands down the front. And we're going to come up. Nice deep breath in, clearing the lungs. Exhale. Big circles as we prepare ourselves for a seated meditation. And 3 circles reversing. All right, and relax. Find yourself a seat. If you stood up for any reason. All right. Bring your hands into your lap, one hand over the other. And we just recently had the full moon. Beautiful, beautiful full moon. And so we'll do a sun and moon meditation, imagining that we are like the mountain, steady, solid, unmovable, unshakable. And we see the rivers on the mountain flowing and collecting in the lagoon. Or maybe we see the waterfall from the mountain. Just imagine the magnificence of nature. And in the sky, we see both the sun and the moon. In front of you is the sun. Behind you is the moon. Both full, shining brightly in the sky. And from the sun and moon, you see a steady stream of light flowing like liquid down into the crown of your head. A golden yellow light from the sun, a silvery crystal light from the moon. As they combine together, you begin to feel the body as though you were hollow and empty. You would just become filled, starting with your feet and working your way up to your ankles and your knees, up your hips, to your waist, to your chest, full torso, filling up the arms, shoulders, the neck. Finally, the head filling up all the way to the brim, and then flowing over the outside of your body. and just sit in all of this beautiful energy of heaven and earth, of yin and yang. Release the imagery. Just sit in the emptiness, sit in the meditation. And you're welcome to sit in this meditation for as long as you like. For those of you who are ready to come out of the meditation, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this Tai Chi practice that is including our Qigong practice and incorporating it into our Tai Chi. And until we meet again next week, wishing you peace on your path. Dao An.
Hi, I'm Rosalinda Martinez with AARP Texas. We hope you enjoyed today's Tai Chi virtual class with Li Fu, Director of Four Dragons Institute Tai Chi for Health and Longevity in Houston. We decided to extend the series after several of you from around Texas and beyond reached out to us asking for more. Tune in next Thursday at 10:30 a.m. for another lesson. The 12-week extended Tai Chi Thursday series runs through November 19th. You will find prior classes on aarp.org/Texas. You will also find voting information and deadlines on our site. Information like the last day to register to vote in Texas is October 5th. The last day to request a mail-in ballot is October 23rd. Early in-person voting is from October 13th through October 30th, and Election Day is Tuesday, November 3rd. We encourage you to make a plan so you can vote safely in the manner you choose. You can find a mail-in ballot application at www.votexas.gov. Thank you for joining us, and see you next week.